So I get asked a lot by my subscribers, what happened to the Bitcoin mining rigs? Do you still do that? Well, this is basically the stint of what's left of my rigs. I had about $10,000 into Bitcoin mining rigs, 4 GPUs each computer. I used an ASRock motherboard. You guys know the build. And so after Bitcoin mining kind of went down in price, I repurposed a couple of them, but the most of them I sold. So I made about $4 grand, about half their value, by selling them on Amazon, piece by piece. I sold the motherboards, I sold the GPUs, I sold the processors, I sold, you know, basically everything I could. And so I've kept 2 motherboards. They're ASRock, I believe 960s. And so this one is actually one of my old rigs, and I use it as a computer for downloading torrents and stuff. And so it just sits up there, and it's got a little bit of the computer parts left. And then I still have video cards. Like this was my heavily modified video card. As you can see, I took off the stock fan and put a giant case fan on it, and that has to plug into the motherboard. And I can't really sell that one because it's heavily modified. You know, they might ask questions, so I've kept that one. I got a couple of my Sapphires that are damaged that I need to fix. You can actually fix them. And then with what was left, I made a computer for my a main computer, and this is a dual core processor. I can't even remember. I built this like a year ago, and I put one of my I think it is 795s in here. It's converting videos. Error. No. Anyway, so yeah, I just made a computer. It has a terabyte hard drive, and in the end, I made money on it. So Bitcoin mining was successful. So yeah, I mean, I mined for probably about a year, maybe a little under a year, and I went from Bitcoin to Litecoin, and it ended up on Dogecoin or Dogcoin or Doge, and I sold all my Doge and all my Bitcoins, I think for around $6,000 total, and I sold all my computer rigs for around well, not even all of them, I still have parts of them, for around $4 grand. So I originally put in about 10 grand, and I got about 10 grand in, and I also made a profit each month I would take out. And so in the end, it became profitable. I probably altogether made 15,000, but I, spent 10. So yeah, but my electric bill was around $400 a month. It was exciting. I mean, it was exciting to be running a command prompt and Python script, and having 10 rigs going and constantly updating them and trying to get them to run better, and that part was exciting. Having a server room was cool. But I ended up having lost my good internet connection. I had DSL at the time, and now I have satellite internet, so I can't really mine where I'm at now. It would it'd be terrible. But so that's what happened to my Bitcoin mining rigs, guys. I hope you enjoyed my update video. So yeah, basically I sold them and sold all my Bitcoin, and I think Bitcoin's around $800 a coin right now. After the election, it went up, but I sold probably 15 coins at like $400 a coin, so about $6,000. Yeah, but I've sold a lot of coins, monthly. Like sometimes I would just cash out as soon as I got a Bitcoin, or as not much Doge to equal a Bitcoin. And I used websites like BitInstant. That's a good way to buy and sell Bitcoins. And I have thought about getting back into it and buying, maybe $15,000 worth of Bitcoin and riding the market, but it's a big gamble, to be honest with you guys. And it was a fun ride, and I felt better about having the equipment than just investing. And so that's that's what I did. But yeah, so I hope you guys like this video. It's kind of a run on video, but yeah, I got more videos of me fixing a house coming up and stuff like that. I actually bought a house with my brother, another house. It's going to be a rental property, and I'm going over there now to do some linoleum. So he'll have videos of that house when it's finished, and it'll be pretty cool.